Hey guys, it's Ash and I'll be doing a new video series featuring some great bases. So every week I'm going to pick a great base from the Clash of Clans forums and I'm going to talk about it, why it's such a great base, and explain all its great features. And at the end of the video I'm going to do a speed build of the base so you guys can build the base yourself. The first base I'm going to do is my Hypercube base. And the Hypercube is a very balanced base, perfect for all Town Hall 9 and 10 players. So what I like the most about this base is the core. As you can see, it's a very powerful core. You have the Dark Elixir storage embedded right in the center, and it's surrounded by all of these defenses. You have multiple point defenses, all the Teslas, Expos, and the Archer Tower. It makes it really powerful, along with the distribution of splash defenses such as the mortars, and you have air defenses to target air. So it's very balanced. The Archer Queen cannot target that Dark Elixir storage, and that's what I like the most about this base. Like other farm bases, they don't offer this type of protection against the Archer Queen, because the Archer Queen cannot target the Dark Elixir storage. She has to first remove these walls, the core, in order for her to first target that Dark Elixir storage. So other troops must remove the walls here before she can target that Dark Elixir storage, or she has to do it herself. And the reason she cannot target the Dark Elixir storage is because it's too far away. It's actually 6 tiles away from here, so yeah, it's just too far away. This base also does an excellent job against the Barbarian King. As you can see in the second compartment, there's a ring of all of these gold storages and elixir storages. The Barbarian King is simply gonna run around this ring. He's not gonna go inside the core, because there aren't walls that are enclosed together. Same thing with the inner core defense ring right here with all these defenses in this ring. The Barbarian King is just going to go around it. He's not going to target that Dark Elixir storage by first breaking that wall. He's not going to do that. Same thing against Giants and Hog Riders. The Giants and Hog Riders are prevented from going inside that core because Giants and Hog Riders are not attracted by non-defensive buildings like storages and hero altars or resource collectors. So what the Giants and Hog Riders are going to do instead is that they're going to run around the base. They're going to target, for example, they're going to go for that cannon, then they're going to get hit by that spring trap, they're going to hit that archer tower, get hit by a bunch of giant bombs, and then they're basically going to go around. They're going to go from the wizard tower to the mortar, and then they're going to go after that cannon and go around. They're not going to go inside this second ring compartment because there aren't any defenses. As you can see, there are no defenses in that compartment. Same thing with Hog Riders. They're just going to jump around. They're going to go jump from this air defense to that cannon, and then they're going to target that archer tower right there, which is the next closest defense. As well as balloons as well. Balloons are also going to go around because of that inner ring compartment. So yeah, that's what I really like about this base, is that even if you get attacked by the Giants with Barch and Archer Queen and the Barbarian King, if you get attacked by something like that, what the base will do is it's going to have the Giants going around the base, and then it's going to basically have barbarians and archers and the heroes going inside towards that core, and the barbarians and archers are going to get hit down by the mortars, while the Archer Queen, she's going to have a hard time getting inside. She's not going to be protected by many tanks like the Giants, because the Giants are going to run around, so they're not going to be able to protect the Archer Queen or the Barbarian King, and the Barbarian King is just going to run around. He's going to move in a separate direction from the Archer Queen. Other things I like about this base, obviously there you have a double giant bomb placement right there to catch Hog Riders, mass Hog Riders. So Hog Riders should really not be a problem against this base. They were hardly ever a problem. You have multiple T-junctions right here. So basically if someone wants to wall break through the space, the wall breakers are first gonna target this compartment, and then they're gonna target the next closest junction right here. And because this is a T-junction, the wall breakers are not gonna break both this compartment and this. They're gonna have to first break this to get to that. You have an unlurable clan castle. That clan castle cannot be lured. You have a cannon right there, so that stops Giants from luring the clan castle. If you want a better, more unlurable clan castle, you can swap the Dark Elixir storage with the Clan Castle, but I would not recommend that unless you don't have Dark Elixir or you don't need the Dark Elixir, as if you do replace the Clan Castle with the Dark Elixir storage there, it's going to be much easier for the Archer Queen to get to that Dark Elixir storage. She can just target it from right there. Other features include you have decentralized heroes. They're not inside that core. If they were, they would be pulling troops towards it, making it easier for attackers to steal your Dark Elixir storage. So it's a better idea not to have them centralized. But if you're worried about Lava Loon attacks, then you could have your Archer Queen centralized more towards that core area, basically by removing that Archer Tower and placing that Archer Tower somewhere else. Never place a defense inside that ring of storages. Like one big mistake I see a lot of people do is that they put their air sweeper right inside that ring, and that's a really bad idea. This is a really bad idea because now you're allowing giants to go inside this ring and then go right towards that core, because giants are attracted by the air sweeper. Same thing with hog riders. They're gonna go in, they're gonna go after that air sweeper, and then they're just gonna jump right inside your core, and that's exactly what you don't want. And one of the most important features of this base is that it's a really big base, and what that means is that it's really intimidating. It's really hard to get that storage. As you can see, you have to spawn your troops all the way down here. You don't have much space to spawn your troops, so attackers are more reluctant to just attack your town hall. They don't want to go through all the trouble of going through multiple compartments to get to that Dark Elixir storage, especially with this powerful core of defenses and this ring where it's gonna have their giants go around. They're just gonna attack your town hall just to take your trophies instead. So that's one thing I really like about this base. And another thing is that it's really unpredictable. As you can see, there are so many empty 2x2 tile spaces, like here, all around the base. So it's really unpredictable as to where the giant bombs are. You can't really tell where they are. And that just makes it really hard for attackers that are utilizing hog riders, because they can't really predict it. They can't tell where the double giant bombs might be, because there are just too many places for that. And they're not gonna waste hog riders all around the base just to check that. Yeah, so that basically covers everything. And the base is, as I've mentioned before, it's really balanced. So if you have really weak defenses, if you don't really have powerful splash defenses, you're gonna have a really hard time against Town Hall 10s using level 7 barge. So one thing you could do is, if you have weak defenses, you can replace the air defenses with the mortars, and that should make your base better against a level 7 barge, but weaken it against Lava Loon and Balloonian attacks. But you're not gonna be able to defend against Lava Loon or Balloonian either way if you have weak defenses, because it requires a concerted effort between all your air attacking defenses, all your Teslas, Archer Towers. They all have to be high level in order to stop a Balloonian attack or a Lava Loon attack. Speaking of Lava Loon attack, if you want to strengthen the base against Lava Loon attack, you can substitute that Wizard Tower with the Archer Tower right there, and that's gonna basically not have the Hound distract your Wizard Tower. And that's really important, because then your Wizard Tower can focus on attacking the groups of balloons. And this base also does an excellent job against Lava Loon attacks, and that's because, as you can see, the air defenses are asymmetrical. You have two air defenses in the core. You have one air defense on the far left side and another on the far right. So it's really hard to deploy Lava Hounds and defeat this base. You want to know a good place to place your air sweeper? I like to place it right here. This does not hurt any of the funneling system. Giants are still gonna go through here, the cannon, then to the air sweeper, then to the Archer Tower. Same thing with hog riders and balloons. So yeah, that's a great place to place that. And for Town Hall 10s, if you wanna know how to make this base into a Town Hall 10 base, all you have to do is just replace those two Teslas with Inferno Towers, and you can place the Tesla somewhere like around here. You can move that the bomb, and place a hidden Tesla there. Move that bomb, place another Tesla right there, You don't want to place any defenses in that storage core, in that storage ring. And then you can just place, you can just move this here, you can move that there, and basically place your collectors inside there. And if you want, you can place more collectors inside this inner core, and what that's going to do is just going to strengthen that core. It's going to add more hit points to it, and that's going to make it harder for attackers to break in. So yeah, that's all you have to do. For the third expo, just replace it with that archer tower, place the third expo there, and place the archer tower, remove that gold mine, and just place the archer tower right there. Yep. So yeah, now I'm just going to show you guys a speed build of the base. So I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching.